Hi, welcome to John Tan's Fitness Journey. And in today's video, I want to talk about my first week of exercise. On Sunday, I did something important, which is just to rest. And I enjoyed it so much that I decided to rest on Monday as well. Yeah, it's really hard to start an exercise routine after you stop for a while. But on Monday, I did do something, which is to weigh myself. I wanted to get a good starting point to see where I'm beginning. And because it's a smart scale, I'm able to get my stats on my phone. So here's my stats. As you may have noticed, I am losing weight, and that's just because it's hard for me to gain weight. I stop exercising after Thanksgiving, and when that happens, I lose muscle mass. Because of it, I start shrinking down. So I have a lot of friends that are like, "Hey, if you want to gain weight, all you have to do is eat more and stop working out." But when I stop working out, I lose the muscle mass, and also, I stopped eating as much. So the only way I know to gain weight is to exercise more, lift weights, and that makes me extremely hungry. So I go ahead and eat more. And as you'll see, my weight, my muscle, and all the other stats are going to go up as well. On Tuesday, I wanted to stop being lazy. So I decided to go for a brisk walk for as long as I could. And it wound up being 2.84 miles. So not so bad for the beginning. On Wednesday, I wanted to work the majority of my muscle groups in the least amount of time because, like I said, it's the first week. I'm tired, I'm lazy. So I decided to do burpees and add pike push ups to it. Needless to say, I was only able to do four. And the weakest point of it was the pike push up. If it wasn't for the pike push ups, I think I would have did more. But yeah, I just got to get stronger at this point. The other thing I did was when walking around, I saw like these ledges that I wanted to try to jump down from. Personally, I'm kind of afraid of jumping down from heights, so I decided to go low and gradually work my way up and try to get used to it, the impact on the ground and just see how I feel. Because if I want to start pursuing parkour, I'm going to have to start getting used to this movement. So, once again, this is the first week. It's a great starting point. On Thursday, though, I did feel overzealous and decided to go for a run. But I was quickly humbled when I could only run, 1.5 miles? Yeah, not the greatest. I just ran out of gas. So to compensate for it, I did walk after it. I walked for zero point 0.8 miles. So all in all, a total of 5.1 miles I walked or I traveled this week, which is really shy of my 15 miles goal. But like I said, it's my first week. It's a decent starting point, and I could only go up from here, right? On Saturday, that's when I started to lift weights. I did a squat for 75 pounds and a bench press for 65 pounds. So nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy, just something to get my muscles working because, they've been stiff for all this time. So yeah, that's it. That's my first week. So until next time, take care. Bye.